Hello YouTube. So I'm here at Oshkosh 2021 and today is Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. I've been here since Friday, I think. So some people on Facebook asked me to take some pictures or videos of RV-12's that I see around Oshkosh. And I found a bunch of them here in home-built parking, home-built camping, and across the way over in the show area. And I don't mean to be critical of anyone's paint jobs or how they built their plane or whatever. If you saw my plane, you'll see all of the oil canning that's on my plane. I'm a first-time builder. I'm sure these other guys are, first-time builders as well. So, but I did see some aircraft that had some interesting little additions to them, and maybe you'll see a paint scheme that you like, or an addition that you want to add to your own plane. So that's what the goal is here. So let's get to it. Looks like we have some extra reinforcement here to the anti-servo tab on both the bottom and the top side. So maybe there were some cracking issues there, not really sure. But that I don't believe was per any plan from Vans. So that might be a corrective action. I love this. I love when it actually says static port. So a non-RVer doesn't come by and say, oh, what the heck is this extra rivet here for? It's good that that's actually labeled. Aileron hinge attachments look good. Again, he has the aileron trim tab here. Looks like the original landing light, only on the right side. He's made a good cutout for access to that screw. Now, for some reason, he's gone with these pan head screws, looks like AN 525s. It looks like he's added a second pad here. I don't believe the original plans called for two of these pads. I could be mistaken. I think it was just the one pad right here in the front, anti-slip pad. Looks like a nice build. So we're gonna go through the Eagle's Nest planes fairly quickly. There's 5 of them here now. There was only a couple here earlier. So this one is November 915EN. That looks nice. This is an original RV-12. This one is out from Texas. The color is let's take a look. That almost looks like a brown, or really, I'm gonna go with brown, I think. Paint is in really good shape. It's that brownish color, silver and black. It's a really good program. If you think you can get something like this started in your own child's school, I would inquire into it further. It seems to be a self-sustaining program. This is 915EN. There's a nice little design on the wheel fairings. It's like it's symmetrical on both sides of the fairing. Now we're going to move over to 922EN. This is a darker blue, red, white, and blue. This one again is out of Texas. This is a little bit different. This is a 12IS. Good trim job here on the vane. They've got the dual landing light option. This looks like the Dynon avionics. Looks pretty standard inside. Gonna give these guys some credit here. 922EN was completed in, I don't know, it doesn't say, but 121088. So that was a kit that was sold, I believe, in 2017. There's tons of photos of this aircraft on the internet. Paint job looks excellent. I like that. It's nice. Come back here to another Eagle's Nest build. This is a 12IS. Still needs to be painted. Granbury Pirates, November 921EN. They have painted the wheel fairings a gray color, and also the engine cowl. A different gray color on the fiberglass on the canopy. So I assume this aircraft will get sent out to paint at some point. This is about in the same condition as my aircraft is in right now. It's finished, flying, but not too much attention has been paid to making it look pretty, because we know it's going to get sanded down and sent to the paint shop. Ooh, they have added this plastic tube here on the ELT antenna. Doesn't look like, oh no, it is scraping the plexiglass just a little bit. So I'm not sure if that's a good solution or a bad solution. The newer wingtip LEDs. And it looks like they have just the right side landing light. Our attention is brought over now to Montgomery Bears 924EN. This is a purple, white, and black RV-12's. It's really deep, full color purple. They did a great job trimming these vents out on both sides. Nice and smooth transition to the NACA inlet there. Also down here, nice and smooth transition here. Take a look inside. They have a one-screen Dynon Skyview Touch solution. Let's give these guys some credit here. Good job. I love this purple. That's a great color. It's a typical school, high school, school color purple. And here we have Jennings County Panthers 901EN. This is an original RV-12. Looks like it's a pretty standard build according to the kit assembly instructions. It's a checkerboard pattern on the rudder. They've done the additional spar box fix. Take a look inside. This is the original Dynon Skyview Touch system. Have some bumper stickers inside there. That's pretty cool. Now we're going to go down to the Vans booth and take a look at their RV-12 that they have down there. There is a factory plane, SLSA, November 247 Romeo Mike. Sort of a fire engine red, silver and white. 912 IS engine. Looks like it has the dual landing lights. Can't tell which brake package it has, but it does have the gun-drilled landing gear legs. Very nice job on the fiberglass on the canopy. Trimmings look great here. Nice transition into the NACA vent. And here too, they've used the AN 525 hand heads. Take a look around the back side. Very nice. Now Vans has this sort of a checkerboard pattern on the back here. This is painted. This isn't a decal or anything. Really nice paint job. They have added these Tinnerman washers to the back here on the cowl, on the tail fairing. Now, this checkerboard pattern is sort of a purple, bluish purple color. It's not white and black, as you might think, or gray and black. The wheel fairings are a solid red. Really nicely built by the factory team. That's November 247 Romeo Mike. I'm sure this will be heading out to a customer soon. Here's an original factory RV-12, November 112 Victor Alpha. Nice, almost a baby blue color. Looks like it has the G3X, single screen G3X. Looks like it does have wheel fairings, but they've been taken off. GoPro mount. Original factory paint scheme, you know, I liked it when it came out, but now with their new paint scheme, I think I prefer the newer factory paint scheme over the original. And they've added the NACA vent for some cooling, extra cooling there under the engine cowl. Right across the way, over at Airbus, we have another RV-12 that we want to look at. And here we have a factory built RV-12 IS. You can tell it's a factory built because it says light sport instead of experimental in the back. This one has a dual, actually this is the dual Garmin G3X with the IFR navigator. This is November 830 Sierra Hotel. Very nice, I'm going to call it Aopa blue and black, and looks like a silver. They did a good job trimming the arm here. This was to the template, so that one screw hole is covered up. They have some washers underneath these screws here. These screws are typically don't come off too often, but when you have to get behind the panel, they all have to come off. They did a good job trimming out the vents. Standard size anti-skid pad. Some more here. They have the upgraded Grove brakes and Grove wheels. And they're also balanced. They have the dual landing light option. Very nicely done. Now this tail here has a gray and black checkerboard. And this is a decal. That looks really nice. And as much as I'm a fan of doing your own paint scheme, I'll tell you, this one might take the cake for me. Some kind of a tag back there. I don't know what that is. They have the AN 525 bolts on the cowl. And that looks real nice. This is November 266 Tango Foxtrot at the Airbus booth. Airbus is a sponsor of these teen build projects. Ooh, look at that, some extra swag inside. Looks like it has a G3X, single panel G3X, fire extinguisher, and a canopy brake hammer in there. Color is a sort of like an Aopa blue with a light canary yellow and a white. Now, see here, people have gotten hurt on this, so they put some tape on that. That's very smart, putting some tape over the static port. Just make sure you remove it on the way home. No oil canning whatsoever. Looks like they've added the reinforcement plates to the spar box. Did a very good job on the build. Editing this on my iPhone, so I'm not gonna, put a lot of work into it. But there's going to be a part 2 coming. There's even more aircraft to review here. I showed you most of the show area, so next episode is going to be the home built area, which I think is more interesting.